Everyone, and welcome to today's video. Welcome to Dew Valley, and here in Dew Valley I like to share with you encouragement, comfort, and peace in the midst of a terrible storm. Today we're going to talk a little bit about no Social Security. That was the video that Prepper Princess did a while back, that she said there's not going to be any Social Security by the time she reaches of age. And I thought to myself, maybe there's going to be more people living this lifestyle than ever before. Hi everybody, and welcome back. Today I am going to do a lot of chores, and I'm going to share with you a little bit of some thoughts while I work on these chores and show you a little bit of the lifestyle that I have chosen and why I think it is so important. Why living almost Amish can save you so much money, hardships, and heartache. If there would be no Social Security, what would we do? I don't even know where I would begin to think about that. And it's not a fear type of video. In fact, it's an encouragement to get you started on maybe a little bit of a different lifestyle now, instead of waiting until maybe something could happen. There's always two different ways you can approach a problem. You can wait till the problem happens, scramble, and try to figure out how in the world you're going to cope, or you can work on it before it happens. That way, it's not such a bad transition. That's how I chose to live. I know what it's like to have that rug pulled underneath you and leaving you with not knowing what to do next. So for the last 17 years, my life has been the opposite. My life has been the what ifs, how bad could it be, and live that way now. So I don't have that rug pulled under me anymore. The almost Amish lifestyle. I say it in a lot of my videos. That is the content of my channel, a lot of it. And I want to share with you how if Social Security would end, or if it would decrease in a large amount, what do you do then? My idea is to get people to learn how to survive on the almost Amish lifestyle in case of economic collapse or in case of Social Security collapse. And how do you do that? Well, if you watch my videos, you would know. It can't be just a one video that shares everything. You have to watch me and see the things that I do. And then you'll realize day by day how you can implement some of the ideas into your own life. I don't live like the Amish to suffer. I live this way in order to survive, in order to thrive. I'm actually thriving on this lifestyle. This isn't a emergency lifestyle. This is a lifestyle that I actually can thrive on. I can actually learn from. I can actually be better on it than if I didn't. First thing that the almost Amish lifestyle does is strives to spend less money. Strive to live a cleaner life. Cleaner with the clothing, cleaner with your diet, cleaner with the cleaners that you use, the perfumes, all of the synthetic things. All of these things can help you tremendously. Today I'm wearing everything cotton. Everything cotton. Cotton t-shirt, cotton apron, cotton pants, cotton everything. And by wearing the cotton, I feel so much better. In fact, this t-shirt was only $3 a year ago on Amazon on their clearance sale. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. That was the one thing that I was not getting when I first started this lifestyle. I thought that meant you have to throw everything away and buy all new. Absolutely not. It is just keeping your eye out for cheap things, frugal things, when you have a sale. Same with the food. You don't have to grow all of your own food now. Some of you wouldn't be able physically to do that. But small steps can make big improvements in your life starting today. Yes, starting today. Healthy, plain foods. Healthy, plain foods are just your everyday foods. You can even have candy. You're not going to hear everybody tell you that. I make my own chocolate candy. I love it. It doesn't have any preservatives in it, and it's a lot healthier than store-bought. So you can even have the deli you can have the delicious, delicate food like chocolate, and it's so good. But you make it yourself. You don't buy the store-bought chocolate. Saves you a lot of money, plus you know what's going into your ingredients. Chocolate chip cookies, they're great to have. Just have your own ingredients and make your own. That way they're not full of preservatives. It's not about not having stuff, it's about having more stuff, having it more abundantly, but do it on your time. Do it with your ingredients, and that way you're not putting all of that junk into your body. Financial detox. Oh my goodness, have I been going through that. Financial detox. In other words, don't buy every new thing that you see on Amazon or on video. You see somebody's video, and every time you see something they have in their video, like me, I thought it'd be fun to have it too. Financial detox is great for the almost Amish lifestyle, because the almost Amish women, yes, they do spend money, but they don't spend money like the English girls do. They don't spend quite the amount that the English girls do, and that they are more buying things that they know will suit them long term. It's a great way to have the financial detox, especially if you are in Social Security and you will be collecting in the years to come. Of course, most of you have already done that, but there's still ways that you can have fun. And that's why I like to go to the thrift store once in a while, because I feel like life needs to be lived. Recently, there was a channel that changed their direction. They were always frugal channel, and they're not being frugal anymore. And all of a sudden, I kind of didn't have the interest anymore, because people think that if you're frugal, that means you're not living. Or people think that if you're frugal, you're boring. And it's just not that way. Being frugal is a fun adventure, and you can still do lots of fun things. I like to buy books every month. I'll buy a couple books, but I go on thrift books, or I go at the thrift store when I can get them for $1 or $2. You can still learn, you can still have fun, and not spend so much money. Why am I doing this now, you may ask? Well, if I don't do it now, when will I do it? And a lot of people think, well, I'm not at the age. Why am I doing this? This is the perfect time to live this way, when I'm not of the age, because I don't want to be forced into a situation when I become of age, Social Security age, and then have to learn all of this the hard way. I'd rather do it while I'm young and have it as a lifestyle. That's the thing about diets. Many people lose weight on diets, but then what happens? They say they fall off the wagon and they go right back into their unhealthy eating. But if you make it a lifestyle and a life choice, it becomes your life. You won't do that so quickly. And that's what I'm doing with the Almost Amish lifestyle. What better way to live a frugal life on low money than doing it this way? I mean, what other way is there? It's not about the religion, it's about the principles of their financial and their emotional freedom. I'm not going to go ahead and tell all of you that there's not going to be a Social Security. I don't know. But the thing is this, if you live this way now, what better way to experience freedom, financial freedom, not have to worry about anything, and just take it one day at a time. What do you have in your home right now? Take a look. Pause my video. Look around at your home right now. What could you do today to maybe make your home look a little better, maybe clean your home a little more, maybe organizing a little more? It doesn't cost you anything. What can you do today? That's why in my videos you see me change things all the time. From one day to the next, you'll see my kitchen look different. You'll see me have different things setting out. I have 4 big boxes in my out porch, and I have things in there. And every once in a while, I'll get those boxes out and rearrange my whole kitchen, put some other things in the boxes, and I've been doing this ever since I was a young married mom at age 17. And that way, it looks new to me, and I'm not buying anything. Try it. Try something today. Maybe just look at what you have. Finding happiness and joy in the things that you already bought, you already own, and you already have. It can make a huge difference in your life. So yes, my friends, the old ways, the almost Amish lifestyle. If there's no Social Security, it's a great lifestyle to live. And if you do have Social Security, it even is better because you have the bonus of a peaceful life, comfort, and a beautiful life that doesn't have to do with materialistic things. And you will find yourself more at peace, happier, content, and you may even feel a little bit younger in the process. If you like the almost Amish lifestyle and you like this video, I just want to give you a little bit of a resource. It is the 90-day journey to the almost Amish lifestyle, and this is the off-grid lifestyle. Now, this doesn't just talk about off-grid. It talks about all the things that you are seeing in my videos, and it is a wonderful resource for me, and I thought I would share it with all of you. Those of you who are interested in learning and exploring your own life in a different way will find this book fascinating, interesting, and one of your top favorites.